balls of flame as I was walking backstage, and I was like, is that new songs or Skillets?
Mercy me.
As I mentioned on maybe with you earlier, there might be some things about the Skillet show that you've never seen before. Balls of flame could be one of those things.
You guys concerned at all about like hair and flame and
I'm concerned about the audience coming in terms of their faces being rocked off, them leaving with their faces intact.
Yeah. You guys have reconstructive surgery sites outside?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's not funny, Ben.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's serious.
That happens to people.
Serious. So what about the re-release? I hear you can't find it anywhere. I was messing with him with that. I was messing with him before we went on because I had somebody email me and say, hey, why can't I find the Skillet album anywhere?
They did the first print of 2 million copies, and those are
Sold out
gone, and so
immediately.
now, you know, we're huge. The first print of like 2,000 copies all got sold probably. I don't know about that, but I'm going to get on the phone with my manager right when we're done and say people at TVU want to know where they can get the Skillet project at. And then I'm just going to just yell and scream and kick stuff in my dressing room.
Dude, that's going to be awesome. Can we film that later? Or? Yeah, okay. So, you know, we started playing your new video, which I've seen it one time. So tell me, I don't even have an interesting question about it. Pretend I just asked an interesting question, and here what? And you just, it's all you.
First, I need to ask you a question.
What video?
What video? Yeah, what are we talking about?
Chris, what is it? No, it's not Whispers. It's like it's newer than that. Yeah, that one.
Oh, that is me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought maybe it was something else. Looking for, I didn't even know they were releasing that. But
surprise, we're playing.
But I also didn't know that they were releasing one of our songs to the radio recently either. Live Free or Let Me Die, right? So it's all new information for me. But basically, here's the story. This song, Looking for Angels, is really different for Skillet. Some would say it's a departure. I would say that. I'm in the some.
Yeah.
And it was something that we wanted to do because it had a message to it. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to talk this song and it's going to be different and cool. And then eventually it got around to the idea of doing a partnership with World Vision. You know what World Vision is basically, you know, an organization that raises money mainly for needy children in Africa, but they also do it all around the world now, actually, not just in Africa, but other parts, and not just for children. They raise money for things like the hurricanes that happen, things like that. So we thought this would be a great thing, because the whole song, Looking for Angels, is about doing something. Everybody's looking for good in the world, and this world is getting darker and darker and darker, and what are you going to do to help someone else out, is basically what it's saying. So that's why we did the video, and we did it with Global Expeditions, which is also Teen Mania. They do Acquire the Fire, and Ron Luce, and that whole organization. They did the video for us in conjunction with World Vision, and kind of... Yeah, and the One campaign also. Are you familiar with the One campaign?
Red.
Yes. And it was this whole thing. It was just to basically the whole idea of the video is to raise awareness. What can you do with your money, with your time, with your voice to help change someone else's life? That's what it's about. Don't laugh at me, man. So that's the video.
Get over it. I was laughing because you said raise awareness. That always makes me laugh.
Really?
I don't know why.
Don't laugh at me.
I'm not. I wasn't.
When people laugh at me, it makes me angry. When Mr. Bigglesworth gets angry, people die. That's from a movie. But yeah, basically, that's what it's about. Saying, yeah, make a difference. So I didn't even know they were releasing, but that's cool. That's what the video's about.
Yeah. Last question, because I know you guys have a very busy schedule. They have to get going.
You don't even know.
What's the story on? You guys are touring with 1,000-Foot Crutch. Here's your opportunity for more self-promotion. Go.
Woo! Yes, it is our first headlining tour for this record. Because, you know, we've been mainly, we do Winter Gym now. We did some opening for, 3 Days Grace, Breaking Benjamin last year, Flyleaf. So we're finally doing our own tour, and 1,000-Foot Crutch is coming out with us, which is awesome. We talked about the idea of touring with them for about 2 years now. So we finally are doing it. And Decipher Down is going to be on the tour as well, which I'm a big fan of Decipher Down. So that tour goes out March 29 through like May or something like that. So it's going to be really exciting. We're going to be theaters and packing people in, which is... I like that intimate feeling, packing them all in and just trying to get smaller sold-out crowds. So wherever we're going, you can see the... I'm messing my words up.
That's okay.
if you want to see tour dates, they're not up on our site yet. It's finished being booked now. So the next 2 weeks, we should have tour dates up on the site, skillet.com, MySpace/Skillet Music, and hope to see a lot of people. It's going to be a great tour.
Awesome. Hey, Chris, I want you to zoom in right here. You see this right here? Thank you so much for being on the show. Really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
All right.
Love you, man.
Yeah, me too.